Okay guys, day 2. Didn't show you breakfast. Trying to get up and out of here quick. Unfortunately I didn't get out of here quick, but that's okay. That's where the hammock was last night, between that tree and that tree way over there, a little one. Slept really good. Slept really good. Surprised me when the alarm went off this morning at 6 that I was asleep. Which is absolutely fantastic. So that's day 1. That's the trail up there. Kind of come down here. You got this big open area. Nice area to camp in. Didn't leave anything. Got my wallet. Yep. Got truck keys. Yep. Alright, let's take you back up to the trail here. Wasn't super far. Spent a lot of time down at the bridge down there yesterday. I think I showed you that. If I didn't, let's walk down there and show you. Kind of give me a good warm up before we start. It's about 7:30 on Monday, I guess it is. And this is the bridge over the Indian Creek for the Palmetto Trail. Absolutely beautiful bridge. Beautiful place. So let's bring you back up to the junction and we'll show you which way we go from there. So we showed you this yesterday. We started up here. Went down this way, Trailhead C, remember that? Went all the way down the Purple Trail to right here. Today my plan is to hike up here. Well, original plan, camp either here or here on Mulberry Branch, one of the two. Depending on how I feel, I don't know, we'll see. It's about 4 miles up to the junction right here with the trail number 5. And then from there it's probably 5 to 4. It's probably about another 3 miles. Well, gray, or 5 is 3/4 plus that, so that's 2 miles. Maybe 3 miles back to the truck. So that's about 7 miles right there. Depending on how I feel when I get right there, I may call it and head back to the trailhead. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. That's a long way, guys. That would be 4 plus. This whole trail is 12 point something, which means this is probably a third of it. That's 2/3, so that's 8 plus 4. That's another 12 mile day to day, which would make tomorrow a short day if I was going all the way through. But I don't know. Let's evaluate when I hit Trailhead 5 in about probably about 2.5, 3 hours, and we'll see. Might make it a 20 mile loop instead of a 30 mile loop and come back and do the upper section sometime later. Maybe another overnighter. We'll see. This is important to know. So just past that, I'm going backwards. Came this way yesterday on the Buncombe Trail. The Palmetto Trail goes that way, which is straight. You can see the kiosk right there that I was at. The Buncombe Trail actually goes up through here, which is just, I don't know, you can't even see that there's a trail here. I came out here a few weeks back, kind of scouted out to find that place to camp, and also to make sure that I knew where this was, because this is really not obvious. Found 2 ticks yesterday crawling up me. Well, 1 tick yesterday, 1 tick this morning. And got them off in time. And like right now, even right now, I'm questioning whether or not this is the right way. But it is. I've been down through here before. Yeah, there's a purple sign right there. for trail. I think it tucks back in right down here. Last time I was here, there's a couple of deer down over there playing. But yeah, Buncombe Trail takes a hard left back there and tucks back in right here. Trail sign right there. And I guess this isn't an equestrian trail. I guess this is, no it is, okay, it is equestrian also, yeah, see it at the top. But it tucks back in right here. So if you're hiking this, make a mental note of that. It's not obvious. Doesn't look like there's a trail going off to the left, up the hill on the gas pipeline, but there is. So let's see what this holds for us. This trail is amazing. Went from the pine down to this deciduous bottomland, and it's just beautiful. See something blooming out there. I have no clue what it is. A lot of standing water. It's amazing how much cooler it gets when you get out of those pines. My dad used to joke and say, if you've ever been walking through a pine forest, those things generate heat. I think you might have had something there. Yeah, something blooming down there. You can see it or not. I did not expect this, but right after that bottomlands shot, let's see. So we started down here at the bottom. Oh my gosh, this is hard to do. Let's see if we can use this sign marker. Stay. So we started down here. Right after that bottomland shot, we come up road 361 again. And it looks like it tucks back into the right after that. So we've gone that far. Figure this road walk on 361 is to get us over these creeks. I have to look on the top though to see what creek that is. I'm telling you. Slow, there's a little bit of movement. It is slow moving creek. We'll call it that, slow moving creek. A couple hundred yards. Trail tucks back into the right. Just went over a lot of swampland down there. Back into deciduous on the other side of the swamp. Alright, had to swap out camera batteries. You didn't get down to about 50 last night, but I tell you, this cool weather doesn't do any favors for lithium-ion batteries. So right past that road walk, there's a flat place down there that's right on this little creek. I don't know if you can see it. There's a bird box down there. And it would be difficult to get down to. You'd have to kind of slide down this bank. But it looks like a neat place to hammock or tent camp down there, maybe. Doesn't look too overgrown. So just an option. Not going to go look at it, but back in the woods over there, there's a big metal piece of equipment. This looks like it could have maybe been farmed in the past. It's definitely flat enough to be. A few trees back in there that are old. Most of them aren't super old. But yeah, not going to walk back in there and see what it is, but something back in there. Probably an hour in. Here's a metal wash tub right here. So yeah, I would bet there is a house site back in there somewhere. Somebody farming and just left it. Wash tub. Pretty wild. a little over an hour in. There's private property on the right. You can hear, this is like somebody's running one of those mulching dozers over there. But you come upon this, I call it an old Forest Service road, it's what it looks like. Trail goes straight. Still a neat, wide open area. I don't see any water, but still a neat area to camp. This is wild. We're maybe a quarter mile past where that old road was, and I hear kind of the same cutting sounds coming from where I'm going, and I can smell the wood or the lumber. I think we're in the middle of a harvest down in here. Hopefully I don't run right through them or bother them, but you can hear what sounds like a rubber tired articulated frame feller buncher up here, and all this is planted pine. It's Forest Service. Here's a cute little trickle, but anyway, flat spot, probably tinted, but all this is planted pine. Money says we're going to come upon where they're harvesting part of it, so we'll see. Turn you back on shortly. That was wild, man. I'm not gonna show you the feller buncher just out of respect for the guy, but he was laying down trees. I mean, nothing wrong with it. This is all, you know, managed forest. That's what the Forest Service is doing, is culling out the mature pines in select areas so they can create new habitats and, of course, sell the lumber. Let's not kid ourselves. But walking up on it, I almost unshouldered my pack and waved my blaze orange vest at him to let him know I was here. But he throttled down the machine and flashed his lights at me, and I could see him. And so I walked on through. Had to hop over some timber that was down. No issues with that. That's never had that happen before hiking Forest Service land. But kudos to the guy. He had his eyes on, watching all around, and good signal. So if you see this, brother, thank you. I genuinely appreciate that, because the trail went right through where he was harvesting. Like I said, no issues with harvesting. All this, everything we see, Forest Service, it's managed land, managed timber. So kudos to you, brother. That was all right. That's where it came from. Maybe, I don't know, not even a quarter mile, maybe eighth of a mile past where they were doing the harvesting. Little creek down there, flat land, some big trees. That'd be a beautiful area to camp right there. Just remember that. If you're looking to camp down here, that would be a perfect place. Looks like good flowing water too. Kind of varied ups and downs here. We're winding in and out of these coves. And I'd expect to come upon the junction within an hour. So just going around the curves. Okay, guys. So maybe, I don't know, I can still hear them. So maybe 3/4 of a mile from the, you know, I don't know if he was articulated frame or not. I said rubber tired articulated frame feller buncher. He just might have been a rubber tired feller buncher. I don't know. Anyway, we come upon road crossing 356. This is Forest Service Road 356. That's where it came from. Trail 356. We go straight across, and I believe less than a mile ahead is where the purple trail ends and the white trail begins, which is a little ways up. And then I think it's, I forget the trail number, but kind of the cut through trail turns off to the left. I've decided to cut this one a little bit short. Just hike the bottom loop of Buncombe Trail. Hope you guys aren't too terribly disappointed, because that loop up on the upper loop is like a long way. So maybe we'll make that part 2. I don't know, but we'll turn you back on when the trail, I guess this is it, when the trail junctions. And from there, it's probably maybe 4 miles back to the truck. But still early. It's about 9:30. So about 2 hours in. We'll turn you back on at trail junctions. Okay, something weird happened with the camera. Came up on Big Yellow Tube Junction. Looks like white trail goes straight. Gray trail goes up that way. And if I look at my map, these are my maps. There's no map here. Started down here last night. Came up here. And looks like 310F goes straight. 310D goes to the left, which is correct. So I'm going to take that and go up to the junction of 310C, that cut through yesterday, then hit 310E, and go around to the parking area. So 310D is a mile, 310E is a mile, so that's 2 miles to the junction of the blue trail, which is 310A, which is about another mile to the parking area. Maybe a mile and a half. So that's what we're doing. I said cutting a little bit short, actually cutting a lot short. And the reason is just, we're right here. I want to camp up here. That is probably another 6 miles, something like that. And I think it would be more prudent for me maybe to make this another loop at some other time. Might come back in the fall or something. No particular reason. Gear's doing okay. Body's doing okay. Just yesterday was a long day, 12 miles. And that kind of took it out of me. Doing okay this morning, but don't want to push it. So I'm going to take the easy route out. Who knows if this is the easy route. So going up 310 the Gray Trail, which is 310D. And then we'll, looks like maybe another mile before we hit the junction of C and E. So good stuff. Been a good hike so far. Like I said, kind of neat running up on that guy harvesting the timber. Haven't seen anybody else other than him the whole trail. So we'll turn you guys back on as things progress. I want to refill my water bottle. I'm about out. Peace. Still on that cut through trail. I don't know if this is a natural biome or if they had a controlled burn. Well, that pine tells me something burned at some point. But that is a beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful. trail parallels this Forest Service road for a little ways. I don't know which one it is. I'll put the number in the caption. Getting close. Okay. Not too much further. Well, sure it was there at one time. So I got a green trail that way. I got a red trail that way. And a gray trail that way. That's the way I came. I'm going to pull out the trusty map. So red is 310C. Green is 310E. So I don't want to go across the road. I want to go straight. Alright, that's another mile. Then we'll hit up with the junction of the white trail and the blue trail. We're getting there. We're making it. I feel okay right now. Put the map up. I feel okay right now. Nothing wild and crazy. Like I said, it just doesn't feel like a point where I should push another 12-mile day. That doesn't feel smart. So, this is a big ditch right here. That's odd. Big wash, huge wash. Alright, going on green trail. Got a mile. So I'm coming down the trail this way. I turn around this trail sign and it says green trail that way, white trail that way. So my guess is that we are... You can't do this with one hand. It's amazing. My guess is that we are right there. Started right here, came up right here. White trail goes that way. So that's where we would come out at tomorrow. And right there you can see to the going straight, looks like blue trail. And there's an orange trail, so that may be up here. Let's take a look. See if we see orange trail going off to the left, maybe. Pretty big trail junction, whatever it is. Another one of our placards here. They just get old. So, I see a sign right there that says Blue Trail. I don't see anything this way other than up to that Forest Service road. So, Blue Trail right there, maybe Orange Trail that way. I don't see a sign for it, but probably not. It probably branches off up here a little ways. I'm not going to turn you back on if it does. But the point is, we're at the Blue Trail, which is right there. Which is going to go up. In and out, in and out, in and out. I'm going to put us out right there at the cross 356. Dumps out of the truck. So, I don't know. It's maybe about a mile and a half, something like that. Probably not going to turn you back on before we hit the truck. But we made it to the Blue Trail. I see a sign right down there for Blue Trail. Alright guys, turn you back on, we're at the truck. So this is a horse trail. And you're going to have horse poop. Ran up on this old boy right here. Now that's, I tell you, if I ever think I have a tough day at work, I'm going to go back and play this video of that little guy and remind myself that things really aren't that bad. Man, that's a tough job right there. He's going to town on it, pushing it backwards up a hill. Huh. Yeah. Interesting. So guys, we have made it. There's the truck. She looks good. She looks really good. Whew. Tell ya, this old boy's tired. About 11:30. Like I said, I think I made the right choice by going for a one-nighter, lower loop. We'll come back and do the upper loop some other time. Just wasn't the right time this time. That's okay. If you've stuck with me this long, thank you. Appreciate it. Sometimes my videos get kind of long. Appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to subscribe. It's not a paid channel. I do this stuff for fun. Don't have a Patreon or anything like that. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Appreciate your views. Appreciate you watching. Sticking with me for this. That is a sight for sore eyes, that blue truck right there. All right, guys. Peace. Enjoyed it. Till the next time.